Okay, let's address some comments here. Recently had a question about a video I did on this guy. This is the tone generator. I will leave a link to the video below on the video I did. It has a lot of good information. A lot of times I'll go back and I'll watch some of the stuff that I've said in the past and it's kind of cringy. You know, while it was still cringy, it was still very good info. I don't think that I would change anything in that video as far as the information. I might have changed the scene, but the deliverance and just the video, all the information on it is really, really good. And we're going to add to some of that information in this video. So, right off the bat, we'll just kind of basically explain what this is. That way you know what's going on. This is a tone generator. You might want to turn the volume down to this video just a little bit. I'm still working on the new orientation of this setup that I've got. The sound hopefully is good. It's going to take me a couple of edits to really get that dialed in. But yeah, you're going to hear some irritating noises. So here we go. So we've got this set to tone, and this thing will ring louder when you find the red. Okay. So if you attach this to a wire, like this multimeter lead, and you clamp it here, it will ring when I get close to the red wire. And when I disconnect it from the red lead, no beeping. So that is the basics of a toner. How to use it and everything, there's really good information on that video. Now, to the question. The question was, how do I tone out catV, phone cable, low voltage media, things like that using this? Pretty much the same way in the video. You'd want to clamp this to an actual ground, not one of the wires. So you would need to clamp this to something that is grounded. Your refrigerator is grounded because of that right there. That's your ground right there. Small one is your hot. Big one is your neutral. Anything that's plugged into with rewire will be grounded. All your appliances. I sometimes have used the hinge of an oven. No joke. Just to get a good ground that was close enough. So you can clamp this to anything that has a fully established ground. Then you would clamp this to, you would get a coupling. If you don't want to break this up, you could get a coupling, plug it in here, take one of these wires, cut that wire flush, screw it, I'll just do it. Take this, chop that there, bury your wires. Strip an end off, clamp that there, plug this into the other end of your whatever, or maybe you got a female, just plug this into your house and you can start finding your cables that way. Now, depending on how in depth you are going, you might just want to get this. This is called the Scout Pro 2. I left a comment below and a link for this. I do not like leaving links, but I did. So, yeah. I left you a link on this of where to get it and how much it is and all that stuff. I don't personally like endorsing things directly. I'll let you know if the tool is good. I'll do a review on it. I'll let you know what I think. You're not normally going to hear me tell you to go out and buy something, but as far as I know, this is probably one of the base models, something fairly inexpensive. You know, you can get into the thousands of dollars with toners and stuff for networking. And this tool does everything that I've needed it to, including tracking down network cables, running network cables, troubleshooting network cables. It does a lot for you for networks, and it's just a good tool to have, especially if you're trying to do a home network system. So the question was, can you tone? There is no input for a Cat5 on this thing. You'll have to get something else. So you get this. What you can do with this is you'll plug in your cable. After you finish making up your cable, you can plug this into the other end, like that. Then you can push this button here, and it will display, hopefully you can see that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 1s will line up with the 1s, 2s will line up with the 2s, 3 will line up with the 3s. I'm going to see if I can get this closer for you. There you go. So, if you have a bad cable, maybe somebody smashed your cable with a hammer, like that, and you plug this thing in here. You will see the word fail. So you'll see the word fail. So you know that whatever happened is not going to work. So that snaps in there like this, so you don't lose it. And it does have a tone feature. So if you do get this, you still need the wand. You get this. Take your cable, you plug it into the top, like that, and you select the little ringtone thing right there. Now, when you turn this on, you're in tone mode. It's not near as strong or accurate as this, but it will get the job done, absolutely. So okay, now there's way better sources in this video. There's not way better sources on how to use a toner or exactly what to do. I can promise you that. You said it yourself. This was a really good source, so I appreciate those kind words. We're going to keep delivering quality content with clear explanations and no fluff. I forgot to mention something. It does come with this. So you can literally plug these into your wall, and they have 1 marked on it. So what you will do, you'll see if I plug this in, it has a 1 right there. And if I take this one out, and I plug number 4 in right here, you'll see it's got an ID 4 right there. So one more time, we'll take 5. 5 is in, ID 5 right there. So you can plug these in all around your house once you get done, and you can figure out what room is what very quickly without even having to tone. If you're trying to troubleshoot, find wires and stuff, you know, then you can get into toning. But if you know what you're doing on how to make cables and how to crimp, this is a pretty good tool. Not the best one, not the worst one. And you're able to make your own cables confidently. You should be able to just plug these into the female jacks around your house, or buy a coupling and then plug that into your cable, and this will have a readout by your your switch or your router, whatever you got, where all these cables are coming to one location where you're getting your source from, and you'll be able to track and tone with this tool. So this tool is really good. For data, this tool is probably better. Okay, well that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.